So you want to get motivated, huh? You want to hear what I gotta say? You sure about that? Okay, well, here it go. And I'm coming to you as a friend, as someone who's gonna be here to help motivate and encourage you. So let's get into it. What's going on, y'all? So I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna just get right into how you can stay motivated to your fitness goals, weight loss, weight gain, whatever goals it is that you have, how you can stay motivated to do those goals. First thing you want to do, well, not even the first thing, but let's just not even go in order. There's not gonna be a first thing, second thing, no, none of that. It's just gonna be some tips that I use for myself to stay motivated. So one thing I like to do is just make it fun for myself, and I don't feel like it's a burden, because once you feel like
I have to do this, or I don't want to do this,
you're not gonna want to do it. Especially if you're bored with what you're doing. You're definitely not going to want to do something that you're bored with doing. So when it comes to planning out certain things like your workouts, or if you're meal prepping, or even when it comes to your meals, or writing stuff down that you have, or setting goals for yourself, make it fun. Don't write out things that you're not going to like to do. Don't write out foods you're not going to like to eat. Or even if you don't like certain things, mix it up with the fun things that you like to do. So just to make it fun for yourself and make it exciting for yourself. Another thing that helps me stay motivated is I am my own hype person. Now, I like to go in the mirror and I like to admire myself, and I'm like,
you looking good, okay, I see you.
And I'll be like, you got this. Like, just keep going, keep pushing yourself. You got one more set, you got one more rep, you got one more pound to lose. I just like to keep all that in my mind. I hype myself up. Just every day, I have to see myself, and every day I'm like, okay, I'm one day closer from seeing my goal. I'm one day closer to seeing that body I want to see. I'm one day closer from losing those couple of inches I want to lose. So just looking at yourself every day and saying good things about yourself. Don't tell yourself you're ugly, because you're not. Do not tell yourself, oh, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, oh, I don't look good. Don't say that to yourself. Do not. You're beautiful and you look great, and you will be in the best shape that you want to be in. You just have to stay consistent and stay determined to do what it is that you want to do. Compliments from other people, like you guys who are watching this, friends and family, that has also helped me stay motivated 110 times. When you guys tell me you're looking great, you're doing good, when family saying you're losing weight, and the really encouraging and positive comments, words, messages, all of that is another motivating factor. Positivity when you're trying to do something, and you're trying to set a goal, and you have people in your corner really rooting for you, and they really see the work that you're putting in, and it's noticeable. That's also another motivation. So I want to just say thank you to all of you who are watching this. Thank you for the text messages. Thank you to all my family members that, you know, encourage me. Thank you to all my friends, and thank you to everyone who has just been showing support. Y'all don't know how much y'all positivity and y'all encouraging words really mean to me, and it really does help me along the way. Another thing that I like to do is take pictures of myself. That way I can see the before and the after of what I have done, because the scale is not going to tell you or actually show you the reality of what you actually look like. Yeah, it might show you a number, and it might show you lost 2 pounds, 3 pounds, but when you really look at yourself and you really see pictures of yourselves or yourself, you're gonna really see, wow, I really lost weight. There was a time where I felt like I was exercising, I was eating right, but I would not see the change on the scale. It would really bother me. But when I started measuring myself and started taking pictures of myself, I really seen the difference. And I could tell, and then I finally realized, like, that scale is not my friend. The scale is not my friend. The scale and I have beef, and it really ain't helping me out. So pictures, and measurements, taking measurements of myself. Now when I seen that I was losing inches, I said, oh, okay, I got another inch to lose. That's what I look like with 1 inch off. I need to start taking measurements of myself. So when I started taking measurements of myself and I really started to see the number decrease, that also kept me motivated. Keeping my goal in mind. Now, knowing that I have a goal that I want to accomplish, and I know that eventually I want to see my body a certain way, that also keeps me motivated. I don't want to be the same size and look the same way that I've looked like before, and even now. So knowing that one day eventually that I will get to how I want to look, and I know that I can get there, that also keeps me motivated. Because I know that before, when I was, you know, 10, 20, 30 pounds heavier, how I looked then, and if I could do that right now, I know that I can lose another 10, 20, 30, and I can get to my goal eventually. Knowing that this is not a race and it's a journey has also kept me motivated, and knowing that I don't have to rush my weight loss journey. When you rush into stuff and when you rush into doing something, you're always going to make a mistake. And it's not that you're not going to make a mistake ever, because you are going to make mistakes down the line, but that's what it is. When you do a race, that means you're taking off and you're trying to like get somewhere quick. When you're on a journey, you go through your little paths and you might have a bump in the road, but you get back up. You might have to go this way, but you might have to go left, but then when you turn right, then you're on the path. But then you might hit a bridge and then you have to cross it. You might have to climb up a little rope. It's a journey, not a race. Using my creativity to my advantage has helped me as well. Now I have a bulletin journal where I like to track things and I like to write my habits out and things like that. So one of the sections in my journal is fitness, and what I like to do is I like to just draw out pictures like a cup of water, muscle, fat, dumbbell, certain things that are on paper in picture form. And then what I like to do is when I lose a pound, color it in. When I gain muscle, color it in. I also have a picture of a measuring tape and a ruler, depending on like what my mood is, if I want to do like a quick ruler, whatever. Anyway, each inch or however much I lose, color that in. So it just helps me get back into my hobby of creativity, and I'm also combining creativity and fitness. I will actually be having a video on that coming soon, so stay tuned if you want to see that. I reward myself because losing weight, even gaining weight, whatever journey you're on, it's not easy at all. And times can get difficult, things can get rough. So I reward myself. If I see something I like, I get it. Especially if it's a piece of clothing. I know that if I drop a size, I'm like, now I have to go to that size. If that thing is cute, they have my size now, I'm getting it. So I reward myself. And even if it's like a new piece of fitness equipment, gym equipment, something that's gonna help me on my journey, I get it. So I reward myself. I also reward myself in food. And I'll have me a little meal, and it might be carby too. Another thing that helps me stay motivated is all the exercise clothes and exercise equipment that I have. I cannot walk around this house without seeing a piece of exercise equipment, or just seeing my exercise clothes, my fitness clothes just laying around. And then I have pre-workout, I have BCAA, I have stuff that reminds me, hello, you need to get to working out, because you didn't buy this for no reason. So you might want to use me before I expire, or before you can't fit me anymore. So you might as well use me. So I always have something around that reminds me, man, I gotta work out today. And then another thing that has helped me now, this is just something that I do to help me be like, okay, let me get up and work out. I take pre-workout as soon as I get off of work. As soon as I get off of work. Because I don't like pre-workout sitting in my system. So I feel like when pre-workout is in me, I have to work out. I have to do something. Because who wants that stuff just sitting? Like, you're literally just sitting there tingling, 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 tingling. Like, you gotta go burn that off. So I say pre-workout, and then I get to my workout. I follow people that are like-minded and they look like and have the same body types as me, or they had the same body type as me. Now I do follow and I look at other people who are already fit, who are already in the active category and all that. But when I see other people who are built like me, or who was built like me, and they accomplished their goals, that helped me stay motivated, because I'm looking at someone who's literally doing the same thing that I'm doing, or they've done what I'm doing and then they accomplished their goals, and that keeps me motivated too, to see, wow, this person, they did it. I have no excuse, especially when it's somebody who has had like multiple health issues, or they were much bigger than what I was or what I am, and they were able to accomplish their goals. I know I can do it. I need to stop with the excuse. Like, there's no reason why I can't do it. And that's another thing I stopped, that's another thing I stopped doing that helped motivate me, is stop saying I can't, and stop with the excuses. I always had a reason to not want to work out, or not want to do something that was going to help me in the long run. I was always like, well, you know, I can't lose any weight, so I'm just going to stay like this. I'm going to have my fried chicken. I'm going to have my mashed potatoes. I'm going to go to Burger King and get what I want, because I just felt like I could not do it. Or if I felt like something was too hard for me to do, instead of starting small and low, I would try to just go out there and just do like the max, or put myself through the most complicated exercises, because I thought I had to do burpees, and I thought I had to do push-ups and planks and things like that. I thought I had to really push my body to its limits to see things happen, and it did not work out for me. I was sore, I was exhausted, I didn't want to work out because I wasn't having fun, which goes back again, you want to make it fun for you. So when you try to go all in when you're a beginner, it's not fun at all. So I stopped with the excuses, and I said I gotta start small, and I cannot say I can't do it, because I can do it. I just have to start at a beginner's place, knowing my place and where I'm at in my workouts, and knowing that I will gradually get to pushing 50 pounds, lifting 250, and doing certain things. But I also set goals for myself, so I'm not thinking about, man, I need to lose another 30 pounds, let me lose it in a month. No, I set realistic goals for myself, realistic goals for me. I know how much I can lose in a week, in a month, 2 months, 3 months. I know how much I can lose. So because I know how much I can lose, or how much I am supposed to lose within a week, 2 weeks, I set realistic goals for myself. If I start thinking, man, I want to lose 30 pounds in 1 month, I know for sure that I will not be able to do that. But other people may be able to do it. They may be able to do it, but me, nope. So my realistic goal is to lose 5 pounds in 1 month. I know I can lose 5 pounds in 1 month if I stay consistent and eat right. I know I can do that. So I set realistic goals. I say that again, realistic goals for myself. So you should do the same. Don't look at someone else's journey and be like, wow, they lost 30 pounds in 1 month, let me do that too. It might not work. It may, but it might not work. Brings me to the next topic of not comparing myself to others. So another thing that keeps me motivated is that, you know, I might look at someone, I'm like, wow, they look good. But for me, I can't compare myself to the next person's journey. All I can do is get motivation and encouragement from their journey. once you start looking at other people and be like, man, I wish I looked like that, or how did they do it? I want to do it. They lost this amount of weight and I look like them. I can't do it. It's not helpful to you. So in my advice, if you are looking at other people, look at them as a source of encouragement. Look at them as a source of motivation. Don't compare yourself to their journey, because you really don't even know how that person really did it. People put on an act, people put on a display that, you know, all I did was this and I lost 30 pounds in a day. Like, bruh, let me see what you really did behind that camera. You know, so you never should really compare yourself to the next person, because you really don't know what in the world they did behind closed doors to lose all that weight. Another thing I did was watch YouTube. I would look at videos of people exercising, like when I'm getting ready to exercise or when I need to write down what I planned for the week. I would watch people on YouTube, look at their exercise, see what they're doing, and then I will remix it to my own. I will also use the Nike training app, because that app is so special. When I first started like really going in during lockdown, I was using that Nike training app every single day to the T. And then when I felt comfortable enough to wean away from it and really start working out by myself and on my own without, you know, any other assistance, that app really helped me. So looking at other videos of people working out and seeing them and what they do was also another source of motivation. Planning out my workouts has helped me as well, because when I would see it on paper, and that would encourage me too, like, okay, today's the day for arms, today's the day for lower body. So seeing it on paper also helped motivate me work out, because it's right there in my face. I also like to write like little notes to myself on certain days. Like I will usually just write them randomly in my journal, my notebook, and I would say, you got this, girl, keep pushing, keep moving, strive, you got goals. You know, just little things to, that way when I open up my notebook I can see like, oh, you got this, girl, you know what, I got this, I do. You looking great, y'all. Thank you. Me? Yeah. So I do certain things like that as well. The last thing I'm gonna leave you guys off with is that saying that although, you know, you want to have motivation starts with discipline. And when you are disciplined to do certain things, then you're motivated to do whatever it is that you are looking to do. So discipline takes a lot. And it's not easy to discipline yourself to do certain things, especially when there's an easier way out. This sun is coming out on me. Ooh. But anyway, back to seriousness. So it's not easy to stay disciplined, especially when it comes to yourself. There's easier ways to get out of things. And with society today, they don't make it easy for people who really want to lose weight. I know that, you know, grocery shopping, it's easier to go to McDonald's and get $1 cheeseburger, or you know, go get that 4 for $4 at Wendy's, and you're like, okay, I can spend $4 here, or I can go to the grocery store and spend $12 to get my own grass-fed beef. So I mean, it is easier to do certain things, but again, when you have goals that you want to accomplish, you got to stay disciplined, you got to stay grounded, and you have to always remember the extra stuff is always going to be there. And then when you make your goals, you can always go back to those things that never left. Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, the liquor store, soda, candy, those things are not going anywhere. They're going to stay here. Fruits, vegetables, those things are still going to be here too. But when you have goals you want to accomplish, which ones really matter to your health? That's another thing that keeps me motivated too. And how did that leave my mind? Don't know. So this is the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all on with, because I'm already recording, I'm already yap. Health. So knowing about my health and how I don't want to have health issues, that has also helped me stay motivated. And just seeing certain things go away really was just like, wow, I need to stay on the course that I'm on, because this is obviously helping me, because it got rid of this, it got rid of that. I mean, I didn't have too many health issues, but there was stuff that I didn't want to see and that I wanted to get rid of. And knowing what the future holds, like as far as my health, and if I did not change anything, I need to get right. So health should be the #1 motivator. Knowing that what may come, and hopefully it don't come, but that definitely helped me out in my keeping myself motivated. I hope that all these tips and what I've done to keep myself motivated has helped you. I know that it probably sounded like ramble jamble and you're probably gonna have questions, but that's okay. I need to get better with this stuff. I like just think from my head and then it just flow. Well, it tries to flow out, so I try to like whatever's in my head, just get it out. So if it made sense, great. If it didn't, leave me a thumbs up. But as I'm editing this video, I will leave stuff in the description box below, and hopefully when I type it out, it makes more sense. In my mind, my thoughts are just way too quick, and then when I'm trying to like talk it out, it just be like blah, 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 blah. So I hope it makes sense. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. I hope you are all doing great, taking care of yourselves and staying safe. Let's all get these gains. Let's all lose this weight, gain weight, whatever it is that you are trying to do. And until next time, let's bring it in. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Oh wait, 6 feet. All right, air hugs. And until next time, my friends, whenever you're watching this, take care, and I'll talk to you later.